Yeah.
Good to see you, Arne. You okay?
All good. Phase 3, yeah.
Yeah, sure. First of all, Arne, how satisfied are you with the business that you've been able to do this week? Chiesa and Mamardashvili, and what chances there of maybe another signing on deadline day?
Again, a lot of questions in one question. Of course, we're happy with the ones we signed, because I said many times that it's difficult for us to make the team even stronger, because we already have a very strong team. And if we then find them, of course, we're very happy with that. So Chiesa is someone who can help us for the short term, and Mamardashvili, I think I pronounced it then really good, is I think one of the examples where this club did in the past very good as well, that we look also at the future, long-term future of the club, and that's why we signed him.
Any chance of?
Oh yeah, that was your last question. I'm not expecting anything, but again, it's no difference than all the days before. If we see an opportunity, we could act, but I'm not expecting anything.
Just wanted to ask you about Kelleher with Mamardashvili coming in next summer and his long-term future. I mean, how do you see it? Because you've got 2 years left on his contract, but obviously it's going to be different competition for places with Mamardashvili coming in. So at his age, I'd imagine he's got a decision to make on his future.
Maybe, but we have to make decisions as well. It's not only the player. I think if you work at a club like Liverpool, you need competition, and we need a lot of good players. And like I said, Mamardashvili is someone for the long future of the club, and I'm really, really happy with the goalkeepers we have at the moment. And Cruyff is one of them, like Fit and Ali. So we're in a good place when it comes to goalkeepers for now and for the long term.
Good start to the season. You've obviously already faced Manchester United in the summer as well, but how different an experience are you expecting going to Old Trafford in the Premier League?
It's going to be different, of course, because when we played them in the States, I think it was 50-50 when it was about the fans. The stadium was somewhere the same. I think it was 80,000 or something like this. But the atmosphere will be completely different, of course, because I'm not expecting half of the stadium that they are cheering for us or they're in favor for us. Would be a surprise though if it happens. So that's going to be different, but what makes it more different is that both teams have a lot of different players on the pitch. So you can't compare that game with the game on Sunday.
Arne, what have you been told about this fixture? What's been said to you around the club this week ahead of going to Old Trafford?
Some of them try to tell me a few things about it, but I don't think that's really necessary. If you're starting to work at Liverpool, everybody knows, every player that comes in knows that, and every manager that comes in knows how important the game against United is. It's similar to when you work at Feyenoord, how big the game against Ajax is. So people tell you, of course, but it's not really necessary, because if you follow the game of football, which I do, for a long time, you know the importance of Liverpool against United, or United against Liverpool.
Obviously 2 Dutch managers in charge. You've already met Eric, both in your home country, but then in pre-season too. How would you describe your relationship with him?
As good and as normal as the relationship you have with many other managers. So Eric, René Haak and Ruud van Nistelrooy have joined him, and the relationship with the both of them is also the same as with Eric. I would call that very good, because we respect, all of us respect each other a lot because of what these managers did at their former clubs, and they've been successful, all 3 of them, at the clubs they worked at in the past. So there's a good and good relationship between us.
Friends?
No friends. No. Friends is something else, I think, but a very good relationship. But a friend is someone you see a lot and you go out with, either to dinner with, but that's not something we've done in the past. That's for that we don't know each other well enough.
Thank you. Hi Arne. On Federico Chiesa, he hasn't played since the Euros and didn't have a pre-season. Just wondering, do the fans have to be a little bit patient with him to see the best out of him, and how excited are you to sign such an exciting winger who is still only 26?
Excited. Like I said before, if we sign someone that can help us achieving our goals and improve the squad, if we then find someone, of course you're really excited that we brought him in. I think one of the best things of working here, what I've noticed till now, is the culture of this team. They work really hard to try to achieve their goals, and I think then it's really important that the first player you bring in has that same attitude and that same how should I say this, brings the same culture. So he works really hard on and off the pitch to try to get the best out of him, and he combines this with scoring goals, and like I said, really aggressive without the ball, and those are already two characteristics with him. Playing on so many positions on the right, on the left, and maybe even in the middle, makes him an interesting signing for us. Although I agree with you, we should take care of him in the beginning, because he didn't train with the team in the last 2 weeks, but before he did. Haven't played many game minutes yet, but we have a very good performance staff, so we will build him up in the right way, and then hopefully we can see his quality in the near future.
And when you're in the Netherlands, I mean, you've experienced one of the fiercest rivalries in European football with Feyenoord against Ajax. I just wondered, how much does that experience prepare you for what is the biggest rivalry